Ali in the corner and the bell for round one. Note immediately the difference in the sizes of the two men. Ali with an enormous edge in reach. Ali at 217 and a half. Lubbers of the Netherlands at 194. The referee is Enrique Jimenez of the Philippine Islands. Scoring in this bout will be on a 5 points must basis per round. 3 knockdown round rule waived, although a fighter will be saved by the bell if down when the bell rings. A very small ring, only 16 and a half feet. Not a lot of room for maneuvering. Ali using the left in 24 fights. Lubbers has lost only one, that one last January, for the European Championship to Joe Bugner of the British Isles. That was a 15-round decision. Lubbers, incidentally, has never been knocked down. Small man, as I said, with heavy thighs and thickish calves. They are fighting in a blistering atmosphere. The temperature is in the high 70s. The humidity is much higher than that. Both fighters were freely perspiring before the fight even began. "45 seconds to go in round one. Lubbers was in the corner briefly, got out of it as you saw. We have the countdown for the end of round one now. We've got about 22 seconds left. And there's certainly been no damage done in this round. We're in the final 10 seconds. Ali with the edge based upon the use of his left. Ali in his corner awaiting the bell for round two. There it is. Lubbers will have to punch upward for much of the fight. Lubbers keeps his hands high, you'll notice, to defense Ali. And when I said for much of the fight, Lubbers will have to punch upward, that's until he gets tired, if he does get tired. Ali told us in the tease, if my legs are gone, say they're gone. If I'm dancing, say I'm dancing. At this point, one could hardly say his legs are gone, but one could hardly say he's dancing. He had Lubbers in the corner again and let Lubbers get out. That's the time to really do damage to a man, when you have him in the corner. Crowd in excess of 25,000 people in attendance in the stadium in Jakarta, a stadium that could seat 100,000. See Ali steadily with the use of the left, and that scores points. You will discover that the crowd will yell whenever Lubbers either strikes a blow or appears to land with a blow. Ali will be very careful, I suspect, throughout this fight. He doesn't want anything to go awry with Frazier looming up on January 28th. And I also suspect that Joe is at home watching Ali very closely in anticipation of the return match. Take notice that Ali is using the left. He has him in the corner again, and almost solely the left, not using the right at all. We have just about 20 seconds left for the end of round 2. And it's still the left by Ali. There was a right thrown, but one is hard put to remember a prior right. And we've been through 2 rounds. It was the right hand that was hurt in the last Norton bout in Los Angeles. The end of round 2, and the fighters return to their corners. We're on Ali, and Angelo Dundee comes quickly into the ring. Behind Ali is an old friend, C.B. Atkins, and there are Muhammad's parents, Cassius Clay Sr. and Mrs. Odessa Clay. Halfway around the world they went to see their son in this match against Rudi Lubbers. They certainly seem composed. And so far, Ali couldn't have been more composed in the first 2 rounds, doing things his way. No venturesomeness by Ali, just the careful, continuing use of the left to score points. One would have to think that he has won the first 2 rounds. That was the 10-second warning buzzer you heard. Once again, the referee is from the Philippine Islands, Enrique Jimenez. They're out there for round 3, and let's see if Ali begins to make any further kinds of moves. Lubbers charging in at him, but it's hard for him to connect against. See the way Lubbers landed against Ali's arms. A lot of clinching, little movement, few effective blows. In fact, none in this round thus far. But Ali begins to score, as you saw there with the left. That flicking left that doesn't do away with a man, but scores a steady stream of points, and you just saw 2 in succession. Now Ali is on his toes and beginning to dance, bouncing and dancing, moving first left and then right. You see the left steadily, and it's becoming more and more noticeable now that rarely does Ali use the right, as I suggested in the second round. He hasn't thrown a combination in this fight. Of course, Ali's right hand is now what we call a fighter's hand. He's got a calcium deposit in that right hand around the knuckles, and often suffers intense pain when he throws it and connects. Dr. Ferdy Pacheco, his doctor, who is not in Jakarta for this fight, usually injects him for his fights to kill the pain in that right hand. Injects the right hand itself. In the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you see the time remaining in this, the 3rd round. And Ali is moving in this round much more than in the first 2 and continuing to score his points with the left. As Lubbers charged, the crowd roared. There was the left again. We're coming now to the end of round 3. We're back in Jakarta, Indonesia, via the satellite, coming to you in black and white. At least the fight is. And we're with round 5 now. We elected to omit round 4, which was suspiciously similar to the first 3 rounds. Let's see what Ali can do in round 5, because this was the round Ali said he would knock Lubbers out of. Of course, Ali of late has not been able to make predictions stick. His first fight against Kenny Norton, he said he'd knock Norton out in 3. Actually wrote the number in the glove. You know what happened? Norton won the fight. Ali got a broken jaw. I think it's going to be very interesting to hear what Ali has to say when he comes back to the States about that right of his. Once Ali had an excellent right cross and a good straight right. Notice, though, Ali is, even in the heat, staying on his toes and showing some movement. Occasionally, he'll be flat-footed in ring center along with Lubbers. No question, Ali continues to score with the left. Fifth round action from Jakarta, Indonesia. Muhammad Ali against Rudi Lubbers. Or Lubbers. It's pronounced both ways. Lubbers is probably more technically correct. Anyway, it's the way Rudi wants it said. See how Lubbers keeps those gloves up in front of the face, but still, Ali will get through. Left keeps getting in. There was a right. Not thrown with any degree of power. Once again, he's got Lubbers in the corner. He doesn't seem to be able to clean up on an opponent in the corner. And now Lubbers gets out of the corner, and the 5th round is counting down. He'll not knock Lubbers out in the predicted round. That's Muhammad Ali in his corner, coming out now for round 6. We've shown you 4 rounds of action, omitting round 4, and we use the word action measuredly because there hasn't been that much action. However, Ali has been cleaning up on points because of the steady tattoo in the use of his left against the smaller Rudi Lubbers. It's a 20-pound plus weight differential, and of course you can see for yourselves the enormous difference in reach as Ali continues to use that left. Lubbers with the gloves up in front of the face to defend, but the left getting through. There was one to the chest. Fifth round came and went. Ali had predicted that he would finish Lubbers in the 5th. So far, there's been no damage done to either fighter, although there is some sign of swelling in Lubbers' left eye, which you can see there. Again, Ali has him in the corner. And again, I say this is the time to clean up on another fighter, but Ali hasn't been doing it. Lubbers charges, the crowd gets excited, and he gets out of the corner. Sixth round action via the satellite in black and white. Again, Lubbers is in the corner. And again, Ali does nothing about it as he comes out of the corner. Crowd got excited about the Lubbers left, which clearly hit Ali's right arm. There you see that flicking left, getting between Lubbers' gloves and into Lubbers' face. And yes, Lubbers' left eye is swelling. There's a touch of blood at his nose, but he is not in any real sense in damage. This round has gone the way, quite frankly, of all of the others. About 20 seconds left, an occasional charge by Lubbers, twice in the corner. Ali not doing any effective work while Lubbers was in the corner. Now for the third time he's just been in that corner and out of it. But Ali has been scoring with the left. And that's the end of round 6. Rudi goes to his corner. And that's Rudi's wife. They've got 2 children. She doesn't look too happy about the state of affairs, does she? A worried look, in fact. Well, I can understand how she feels. While we await the start of round 7, quickly let me give you some key college football finals. Ohio State, rated number 1, crushed Indiana 37-7. Number 2, Alabama 42. Number 9, rated Tennessee 21. That was seen earlier today on most of these ABC stations. Oklahoma, rated number 3, crushed Colorado 34-7. They led by only 14-7 at halftime. The Sooners have a great team. Michigan at number 4, 35. The Badgers of Wisconsin 6. We'll give you more key finals as this fight progresses when the dearth of action allows us to. Right now, the start of round 7. Well, Rudi charging after Muhammad, but again, he must punch upward. He must find a way to get through that reach. He must find a way to get past those Ali arms, and he has not been able to do it. Ali, on the other side of the coin, might be just saving himself. Who can tell, after all of the years with this man, what his mood is, what his thinking is? Maybe he's going to pursue these tactics throughout the entire fight. Just simply use that left, win an easy decision, and then prepare himself at Deer Lake, Pennsylvania for the big one against Joe Frazier next January 28th. Referee telling them to break. Again, this is round 7. What you're seeing now has been the pattern of every prior round. Lubbers, a smallish, short-armed fighter. Ali, tonight, so far, in fact, a one-armed fighter. Again, we call your attention to the almost non-existent use of the right. Don't forget, we'll be returning to that national 500-mile championship race in Charlotte, North Carolina, with its controversial ending. We'll have all the details on that for you. Again, Lubbers is in the corner. Now let's see if Ali does it. Just covering with his gloves, and again he gets out of there. No vigorous pursuit by Ali at all against the fight. Now he's in the other corner. Now Ali is trying to throw combinations. For the first time, a couple of rights. And they missed. This round is now counting down. A reminder as we count down, toward the end of this round that this fight was recorded early via the satellite in black and white from Jakarta, Indonesia, and it's the best round Ali has had, round 7. Back in Jakarta, Indonesia, the bell for round 8. Ali apparently overwhelmingly ahead on points, but Ali not finishing the opponent. Ali not dancing now, standing there essentially flat-footed. Lubbers again close to the corner, now out of it there in ring center. Ali hasn't even been throwing punches in this round. Just that occasional left, flicking in there. See the way that right? Well, there's a little push with it, but no use of it really at all throughout the fight. No question, though, the flicking left through all of the rounds has now caused swelling around both of Lubbers' eyes. And there has been, from time to time, a trickle of blood from Lubbers' nose. Lubbers himself has done no damage at all. First left Ali through, got in there. Lubbers again with the gloves up, trying to defense that left. He hasn't been very successful in doing it. However, there's been no power in that left because Lubbers has not been hurt. In the corner, Lubbers again, ready to be really hit mercilessly, but Ali not doing it and backing off. Lubbers back in the middle of the ring. You see the countdown coming in round 8. Let's quickly go to some other college football finals. Penn State rated number 6, overwhelmed Syracuse 49-6. Number 8 rated Notre Dame 62, Army 3. And Rutgers, look at this, in the fight now. There's Lubbers again. He was back against the ropes. He was in the corner, and Ali showed no follow-up. Rutgers beat Delaware 24-7. Delaware, until today, had the longest college division winning streak. Texas came off its humiliation against Oklahoma a week ago to trounce Arkansas 34-6. Now the countdown in this round. And again, the story is Ali's left. Muhammad Ali in his corner, getting up for round 11. We've omitted rounds 9 and 10. They're of the exact same pattern of all the other rounds you have already seen. Earlier, we had omitted round 4. Ali overwhelmingly ahead on points, fighting the fight with just his left hand, really. The use of the right so occasional as to be almost unnoticed. Ali still on his toes, as you can see, despite the heat and the very high humidity. Lubbers with both eyes now swollen. The crowd excited as Lubbers went after Ali with an overhead right and had Ali for a moment in the corner. One question I think we've got to ask Ali the minute he gets back to the States is, what about that right hand? Where is it? What's happened to it? Is there a holdover from the last Norton fight? Is it the calcium deposit? He carries in that right hand around the knuckles, what I've said we call the fighter's hand. Can he get the use of that right hand back the way once it was in time for Joe Frazier? Frazier has to be watching this fight with enormous interest. That left by Lubbers did not connect. Remember, this fight was recorded earlier on videotape, fed to us black and white via the satellite. Round 11. Notre Dame beat Army today 62-3. Notre Dame unbeaten, ranked number 8th in the country going into today's contest, facing on NCAA college football in most of the country next week the Trojans, the University of Southern California, the team that has been the Irish nemesis over the recent years. Ara Seguin can tell you all about it. So can John McKay. Meanwhile, we're watching action in the 11th round as the countdown proceeds. Ali against Rudi Lubbers. There's Lubbers in the corner again, losing his mouthpiece. He saw it fly out over the ropes into the crowd. Crowd, as I said, of more than 25,000 people. Oh, Ali attempting a couple of bolo punches with that right, which has gone virtually unused. We're close to the end of the round. Round 12, the final round coming up. No knockdowns in the fight. Gradual series of punishments rendered to Lubbers because both eyes are swollen, because there has been blood from the nose, all accomplished by steady barrage of lefts scored by Ali throughout the night. Lubbers not able to do anything. Doesn't have the reach. Too small. Now in the corner again. Ali in the 12th round, finally throwing right. First time throughout the fight that you've seen him using the right. And the crowd perhaps expecting a knockout, but no, Lubbers is out of the corner. Two just standing there, Ali flat-footed now. One has to wonder about this match, as in so many other matches throughout Muhammad's career. Has he been just playing it cautious, just coasting, not wanting to expend himself, not looking to receive any kind of punishment because Joe Frazier is coming up in January? We've just gone past the halfway mark in the round. One has to wonder, too, how much the humidity and the heat took out of it. Now there's Ali in the corner with Lubbers trying to pummel him, and the crowd getting excited. Right from the start of this fight, anytime Lubbers would throw a punch, the crowd would get excited. But Lubbers could do no damage, and now Ali has Lubbers in the corner again. The number of times he's had Lubbers ready to be taken in the corner are almost uncountable, but he never did it, and Lubbers gets away again. Can you see Lubbers' eyes now? They're both mere slits from the many lefts that he's taken, flicking lefts. Fight, of course, now coming to its conclusion. And Ali proving that he can dance. The fight is over, and that's the way Ali wanted to end it, to prove that he still has his legs. Angie taking the gloves off as they await the decision, and of course the decision was overwhelmingly in favor of Muhammad Ali. They scored it respectively, the three officials, 60-47, 60-49, and 60-45, 60-47, and 59-52. So it was no contest, and yet it was not an impressive win for Ali. When he gets back to the States, we'll ask him, what about that right hand? We'll ask him if he coasted. We'll ask him about Frazier, because Frazier had to like what he saw in that fight today. A fight recorded in black and white via satellite earlier today.